Around this time of year, it's good to take some time to sit down and reflect on what you accomplished during the year, what you could have done better, but most importantly, what you want to achieve during 2022. Write down a few goals that, if you were to achieve, would significantly improve your life. Now, don't make too many of them, but a few important ones. And here's the thing about setting a goal. You have to be able to measure it, otherwise it will always fade and you'll eventually leave it. So for example, having a goal like I want to make a bit more money is bad. But having a goal of I want to make 30% more money this year is better. Because the second one you can actually measure. Or having a goal of I want to be a bit healthier. Again, too vague. A better goal would be I want to run 5 miles 3 days a week and lose 10 pounds. Another thing to think about is the size of your goal. How big should you make it? Well, if you make it too small, it doesn't excite you and chances are you won't even get started with it. On the other hand, if you make it way too big, a part of you will think it's impossible. You'll get overwhelmed and you just stop altogether. A good rule of thumb is to make a goal so big that it both excites you and scares you a bit at the same time, yet it is realistic. Then, after you have set a goal for yourself, then you should direct your focus more on the system than the goal itself. So, what's a system then? Well, a goal is about the results you want. A system is about the process that leads you there. For example, if you're a musician, your goal might be to play a new difficult piece on a gig. Your system could be to split up your practice sessions into 2 45-minute sessions, where one session is about practicing the foundations of your instrument and in the other you break down and tackle difficult parts of that piece. If your goal is to put on 10 pounds of muscle without getting too much body fat, then your system could be going to the gym 5 times a week, knowing exactly which muscle group to train that day, how to train it, and knowing exactly what to eat and when to eat. Listen, you will find a lot of self-help content out there that wants you to believe that all you need to do is to visualize your goals on a daily basis and you will have it. Please don't fall for that crap. Sure, it's good to remind yourself of your goals, but thinking alone will not get you there. I mean, good luck visualizing yourself into being a muscular dude with 6-pack abs if you just lie on your couch watching Netflix. Jesus, what's the word coming to with all this affirmation nonsense out there? In fact, putting extra energy on focusing on your goals will be counterproductive if it takes energy away from your systems. As James Clear says, the goal in any sport is to finish with the best score, but it would be ridiculous to spend the whole game staring at the scoreboard. The only way to actually win is to get better each day. And that, my friends, is the system. So create a system and then every single day you keep working on that and then the score will take care of itself. Now you still need to set those goals because you all need to know where you are going. Goal setting is like firing up your life's GPS system. But then once they are set, 99% of your energy and focus should be to keep hammering on your system. I'm telling you guys, focusing on your goals too much, it's overrated. Every Olympian wants to win a gold medal. Every candidate wants to get the job. And if successful and unsuccessful people share the same goals, then the goal cannot be what differentiates the winners from the losers. Here's another thing to consider. If you focus too much on your goals, then there's a big risk that you develop the I will be happy then syndrome. In other words, you will only allow yourself to be happy for an hour or two once you achieved your goal. And that may be only once or twice a year. No, man, you have to learn to like working with your systems instead, because then you'll get to enjoy the journey. And another thing, goals can be very fleeting as well. Like James Clear puts it, imagine you have a messy room and you set a goal to clean it. If you summon the energy to tidy up, then you have a clean room. For now. But if you maintain your sloppy habits that led to the messy room in the first place, soon you'll be back to a new pile of clutter and hoping for another burst of motivation. Yeah, so achieving a goal only changes your life for the moment. We think we need to change our results, but the results are not the problem. What we really need to change are the system that caused those results. When you solve your problems at the results level, you only solve them temporarily. In order to improve for good, you need to solve them at the system level. If you started a system that included always putting stuff back where they belong and quickly sweeping off the floor before going to bed at night, your room would always be clean. Now, in a coming video, I'm going to give you a few examples of how I personally set up my systems. And then you will also discover a few tips on how to supercharge those systems. For example, by doing NoFap. And I will also give you tips on how to avoid procrastination, and thus, the results will inevitably come. So consider subscribing for that. And oh hey guys, for those of you who are interested in NoFap and giving up adult sites, I need to let you know that I have a free 90-day rebooting guide that you can download by clicking the link under the video. Just click the link right now, sign up to my email list, and I'll send it to you for free. And to those of you who are new to NoFap and are now wondering why would anyone in their right mind do something like that, then take a look at this video right here and you'll discover why guys who do NoFap win at life. This is Scandinavian Bob signing out for today, and as always, I wish you all the best in your journey to become the strongest version of yourself. And remember, if you are going through hell, keep going.